Today, Sullivan County leaders and the public came together to discuss a land use plan for the South Holston River Watershed community. News Channel 11's Gianna Scurry was there to hear the proposed path forward.
Sullivan County's Planning and Codes Department is drafting a new land use plan for the South Holston River Watershed community. They're conducting a study on what's best for development and want to know the community's ideas.
We talk about here how important that ecosystem is and how it's kind of a rare place in the country for trout fishing and all of that. And you know, the last thing we wanted to do is to turn into like a Lorax situation where we destroy the very thing that drew people to the area to start with.
Stephanie Odom says her family has lived around the South Holston River for decades.
It's not that we're against developing, it's more that it needs to be sustainable, it needs to be responsible, it needs to be eco-friendly. As a homeowner, I don't want to drive down the road and the beautiful views of that river be destroyed with, you know, condominiums or high-rises, or it turn into like another Gatlinburg. That's the last thing we want.
Amber Torbett, Sullivan County's Director of Planning and Community Development, says those types of high-impact developments would not be suitable for that area.
Without public sewer being extended out in this scope of the county, this region, we just won't see that higher impact of condos or higher density developments. It just can't happen. The water quality, the erosion of the river, the creek banks, all the creeks that flow into the river, they need to be protected and preserved and better managed.
A resource already out here in the South Holston River watershed community is the Over Mountain Victory Trail. Torbett says other trails in this area would be great ideas for low-impact recreational opportunities.
We're looking at more natural trails, basically to preserve what we have.
County planners handed out surveys for community members to fill out what they envision for the future of that South Holston River corridor.
I wouldn't mind the small lodges. I wouldn't mind cabins if they were done well. We don't necessarily want a lot of parking. Single-family homes are what is mostly there now, and I think that's fine.
The draft of this land use plan will be submitted to the Sullivan County Planning Commission in July. Their goal is to have it completed in the next 3 to 4 months. In Bluff City, Gianna Scurry, News Channel 11.